Getting to 10% body fat is hard. Protein shakes make it harder. I know because I've been there. This is me at my last few photo shoots. And I haven't drank a protein shake in years. When I diet, I like to get in and out, aggressive, get it over with as quickly as possible. With that comes a lot of hunger. So any way that I can reduce that, anything that I can do to make myself feel fuller, I'm gonna do it. And I could drink 10 protein shakes and it would not touch my hunger. Think about it this way. If I had a meal of, let's say, 150 gram chicken breast, about 35 grams of protein, it's gonna take me around 10 minutes to eat it. I'm gonna be sat at the table, I'm gonna have a knife and a fork, my stomach is gonna fill slowly, chewing is gonna start the digestive process, and by the time I've finished the meal, it's had a bit of an effect on hunger. I'm already feeling slightly satiated, and that's gonna continue afterwards. I've now got a good couple of hours until I need to eat again. Compare that to drinking a protein shake. You're talking 40 grams of powder for about 35 grams of protein, 300 mils of water, 30 seconds later, and it's gone. My body's barely registered that anything has happened. Hunger's not gonna change at all. For the same calories and same protein, I'm getting completely different hunger levels. Now that matters on a normal day, but when you're going for really low body fat, say 10%, your food is going to have to go lower than on a normal diet. The hunger that comes with that over weeks, maybe even months, it will grind you down. The biggest factor that I see with clients, whether they can stick to a deficit or not, is their ability to manage hunger. The amount of effort they're willing to put into the strategies to make the diet easier instead of just trying to white knuckle the way through it. It's the sole reason that I stopped drinking protein and started eating it instead. The only time I really use whey now is to mix it into oats or yogurt when I want something a bit sweeter to hit that craving. The oats or the yogurt are going to let me feel like I've eaten something, like I've actually chewed something, so I'm still getting the fullness that I'd get from, say, a meat-based protein source. But if I was trying to get as lean as possible and I cut my calories tomorrow, the whey would be pulled and I'd be making sure that every single calorie came from foods that I had to chew. The more you chew, the more you feel like you're eating and the fuller you're going to feel across the day. Every client who struggled to diet on low calories has said how much this one change has helped to reduce hunger and made the diet easier to stick to. And when you think about it, getting lean is 90% hunger management. People usually reach for a shake when they don't know how to get the protein in, when they don't know what to eat and when. A shake fills the gap and it hits the target. But there's a problem with your planning, not your protein. Plan your day in advance, prep some food if you're short on time, and it becomes a lot simpler. Protein shakes absolutely have the place. If you're short on time and you've got nothing else available, but you need to know that it comes with a cost of more hunger. If that hunger is what's going to make you break your diet, then the shake isn't working. So you're going to have to find the time to prep the food if you want to get to your goal. The people who manage hunger the best are usually the ones who can hold a deficit the longest. That starts with understanding that even when you're hitting your targets, your food sources directly affect how full you feel. And that's not just for protein. You need to be eating voluminous single ingredient foods if you want to stand a chance at getting down to 10%. And if you want to know what your targets should be to get you there, I've put a link in the description to my free deficit calculator. It'll ask you some questions, you can select how aggressive you want to go, and it will give you your targets to get you started. And if you have found this video useful, please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next ones.